Once upon a time, in a tranquil forest nestled between mountains and rivers, there lived a young mouse named Mino. Mino was smaller than his brothers and sisters, but his heart was grand and full of dreams. While the other mice scurried about gathering seeds and nibbling on grains, Mino spent his days imagining himself as a brave knight, protecting the forest's inhabitants. Mino's aspirations were often met with laughter and ridicule. "How could a mouse ever become a knight?" the foxes sneered. "You are too small and weak," the rabbits chortled. Even the wise old owl shook his head and said, "A knight's duties are beyond your capabilities, little one." Despite the mockery, Mino remained undeterred. Every night he dreamed of grand adventures. His heart sang with the tales of valour he had heard from the elders, and he believed that one day his chance to prove himself would come. One fateful day, news spread through the forest like wildfire. A ferocious serpent had taken up residence in the heart of the forest, threatening the peace of all creatures. The serpent was massive, with scales as black as coal and eyes that glowed like embers. None dared to approach it, for its hiss was like thunder and its fangs dripped with venom. In a council of the forest leaders, fear and uncertainty reigned. The bear, the wolf, and the deer all spoke of the danger, but none could devise a plan to rid the forest of the menace. Hidden among the shadows, Mino listened intently. His heart pounded in his chest, and he knew this was his moment. As the council dispersed, Mino approached the bear, the forest's most respected leader. "I will face the serpent," Mino declared with unwavering determination. The bear laughed heartily, his laughter echoing through the trees. "You, a mouse, will face the serpent. It is too dangerous." But Mino's resolve was steadfast. "Please let me try. I may be small, but my heart is filled with courage." Seeing the sincerity in Mino's eyes, the bear finally relented. "Very well, little one. The forest will not forget your bravery." Mino prepared himself with the utmost care. He gathered a bundle of sturdy vines, some berries, and fashioned a plan as intricate as the forest itself. Under the cover of night, he ventured deep into the forest, where the serpent's lair lay. The air was thick with tension, and every rustle of leaves seemed to whisper warnings. As Mino approached the serpent's den, the ground trembled with the beast's breath. The serpent emerged, towering over Mino, its eyes glowing with malice. "Who dares disturb me?" it hissed, its voice a sinister growl. "I'm Mino, and I have come to pay my respects to such a powerful creature as yourself," the young mouse proclaimed, his voice unwavering. "I bring you a gift, a token of my admiration." The serpent, blinded by its own ego and arrogance, was not suspicious of the tiny mouse. After all, what danger could such a small creature pose to one as mighty as he? It slithered closer, eyeing the berries greedily. "A gift, you say? For me?" the serpent asked, its voice dripping with disdain. "What could a mouse possibly offer that would interest me?" "These are the finest berries from the deepest part of the forest," Mino replied. "Only a creature as magnificent as yourself deserves such a delicacy." The serpent, not bothering to learn about the forest's flora and dismissing the wisdom of the smaller creatures, sniffed the berries. Finding them to its liking, it consumed them in one gulp. What it did not know was the berries were well known among the local animals for containing a strong sleeping juice. Slowly, the potent juice took effect, and the serpent's eyes grew heavy. It swayed and struggled to stay awake, but soon it succumbed to the powerful sleep. Mino wasted no time. He quickly tied the serpent's mouth shut with the sturdy vines and wrapped its tail around a strong tree, ensuring it could not escape. When the serpent awoke, it found itself securely bound and unable to cause anyone any harm. The forest, which had watched in silent fear, now erupted in cheers. The animals emerged from their hiding places, and even the bear bowed his head in respect. "You have proven your worth, Mino," the bear said. "You are a true knight, both brave and cunning." From that day forward, Mino was known as Sir Mino, the Knight of the Forest. The animals no longer mocked his dreams, but instead celebrated his courage and intelligence. Mino's tale spread far and wide, becoming a legend that inspired generations to come. And so, the little mouse, who dreamed of being a knight, showed that no matter one's size, true bravery and knighthood come from both the mind and heart.